Hello, everyone. My name is Leah Ferraro. I am a New Earth activist, and my mission is to raise the frequency of our planet. My purpose is to heal individuals on the autism spectrum. This podcast is to create space for conversation around quantum healing, whether it's holistic, technology, energy work, homeopathy, herbs, the spectrum of the knowledge we now have of the quantum realm and how it's helping us heal and tap into our infinite energy. I want to introduce a courageous and powerful woman, Nicole Crowley, whose story not only touched my heart and soul, it inspired me with her strength. Nicole, first, I just am so happy you're doing this with me. And I am so thankful you're here. I just wanted to ask, how has energy work changed your life?
Well, first, thank you so much for having me on this podcast. It's such a blessing. Everything happens for a reason. Energy work has affected my life a lot, more so now with the recent stuff I've done, but even I was hit by a drunk driver 16 and a half years ago. And part of that work was actually tonal chiropractic, which was a combination of like acupressure, and I went to Reiki and things like that too throughout the years. So I was already kind of getting into energy healing. And then recently is when I've really gone into it and done Reiki and Akashic Records and really came into myself, getting in touch with my higher self, working with a shaman. And that's what led me to the Healy, which is the quantum frequency healing device that we're talking about. And it is next level, and it has helped me in so many ways with my migraines, with my TMJ, with anxiety, with my heart condition, even with my chronic pain, and so much more.
That is truly just amazing. And you said just recently. So with Healy, what have you discovered more about, I guess, even just quantum physics that you didn't know before?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so in college, one of my best friends, Charlotte, and I would stay up all night long. And she was actually, she specialized in quantum physics. And I was just so intrigued by the possibility of how there could be all these different planes and dimensions and all these possibilities. So that's where it stopped. Then I got into the business world and I got busy being a mom and I did all this other stuff. And Healy came to me through my spiritual journey and diving into the videos and discovering about the levels of consciousness and how we can actually raise our levels of consciousness. I didn't even know that. I always thought that you had to be a shaman, you had to put 20 years work into to get to, certain levels. I never knew that was in our hands, that we have the access to it. And that just intrigues me and excites me and lights up my soul. It is so, so exciting. Everything about quantum physics. I could go on forever and ever and ever.
Yeah, same here. Definitely. I did take some nanotech in college, and I think really that's where the spark of curiosity came in, especially with this technology. And just your journey from, being in a state of chronic pain or just going through all of these diagnoses and conditions. How do you feel today with using Healy and using energy work?
So I have to tell you, so with the Healy, you can actually do remote sessions, and you can also use it on your body with microcurrents going into your cell membrane voltage. And I've had chronic migraines my entire life. I've had vestibular migraines, I've had occipital migraines, I've had the regular migraines. And then with my heart condition, when I have an episode, it actually triggers a migraine. And my migraines could last anywhere from 2 to 3 days. It's not as debilitating as some of my cousins. I have some people in my family who just can't even work, can't function. But my migraines got that bad after my second pregnancy. The hormonal imbalance is what really triggered it. And I was actually put on preventative medicine, and I don't like medicine. So I was put on Topamax, and the side effects from that were just brutal. And in the matter of 3 remote sessions, I have not had a migraine since June 4th. That is insane for me to say. My daughters, they were so used to me having dark sunglasses on my face that they were like, "Oh, mommy, you have really pretty eyes." I mean, things like that. And I can't wait until I can go out with my friends and not always have to have the excuse of, "You guys, I'm so sorry. My head is throbbing. I can't do this. I can't be around light right now. I can't do this." I am a new person, and it's because of the work, my spiritual work with helping me get to different levels has helped the Healy really, really, really take over and balance and strengthen my bioenergetic field and really make a huge impact in my life. Like, I am a brand new Nicole. I really am. And it's all because of my energy work. It has just been like the biggest blessing on the planet.
That is truly just, I'm so grateful to hear that in your story. And I've just recently jumped into, you know, your journey in your life and seeing you doing the push-up challenge on my feet, and you had your daughter on your back. I mean, that's impressive.
Oh my gosh. And yeah, I have permanent nerve damage to my back, chronic pain from my car accident, 7 tears in my rhomboid muscle, which if anybody's ever had that, it's as hard to recover from as the ACL tear. It is, the muscle goes in between the bones. So last year on its own, like, I wouldn't be able to pick up this pumpkin without pain. Like, anything on my right arm. When I'm vacuuming, I use my left arm. It was always, I had to be so aware of my body. And when I did the first plank, and I was just like, I'm going to do this, and if it hurts, oh well. And I did it, and I was pain-free. And I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, I can play golf again. I can play with my kids again. Like, I always did the things anyways, but I was in pain. So nobody knew how much pain I was in because I was always doing it. I just didn't let it stop me. But now that I don't have to cover it up and pretend, and I can actually be myself, there are no words.
That is just so beautiful and inspirational. And, you know, I know you just recently introduced Healy and your energy work regimen. And, you know, on a daily basis, if you didn't have to think about money, or money just wasn't, you know, an option, would you be doing this, what you're doing now? Would you be helping others with energy work?
Oh, heck yes, but on a whole different level. Like, I plan, when I am truly, truly so abundant with Healy, I plan on donating Healys to women's abuse shelters, PTSD centers, homeless shelters, anybody who really needs it and doesn't have the budget to get it into their life. I plan on being that person to implement that into their life. Like, I have so many goals and dreams with this, and I would be helping people all day, every day, just like I am now.
That's awesome. That's so awesome to hear. And was there ever a time, like, let's go back just a little bit.
Sure.
Before energy work came in, and when you're in this state of, you know, being in chronic pain and having to get through your daily life with your children and everything like that, was there a time that you just felt like you had no idea what you're doing? And how did you get through that?
Oh, definitely. Right after my car accident, I was in so much pain that I was not able to sleep. And the only way I could sleep was my body would be so exhausted, it couldn't fight it anymore, and then it would sleep. Breathing hurt. Walking hurt. Anything hurt. I pretty much like lived on a couch and a bed for 3 years. It was really, really bad. And I was severely depressed for 6 months after my car accident. And I can't say exactly what happened, but one morning I was just like, I'm not putting up with this anymore. I have more to offer. And it was really not recognizing my self-worth, that I wasn't fighting for it as much. And when I woke up one morning and I was just like, you know what? No, there's more to this life than like me living on a couch. When my doctor said that I should just be ready to collect disability and that's it, I was like, screw you. Like, sorry, pardon my French, but like, I was pissed. And that really like got me triggered. And I woke up one morning and I was like, you know what? That brat that hit me has no more power over my life right now than she did 6 months ago. And I read The Secret. And as soon as I read The Secret, oh my gosh, as soon as I started implementing law of attraction, gratitude, positivity, even though I was still in as much pain, here's the thing. Yes, I was going to my tonal chiropractic, my physical therapist, my kinesiologist, and my doctor like every single day. My pain did not lessen for 3 years. It did not. But the thing is, I believed this time. I believed I was going to get better. So I went to my appointments. I did the things. I practiced with my body. Like, I went through the pain to get better. And in believing and choosing to do that, that is what got me better. And the Healy, what it does is like 16 years ago when this happened, I didn't have the Healy. I didn't know about like all this spiritual work. And had I had that, I wouldn't have had to fight so much to believe. I feel like the Healy helps you get there. It helps clear the blocks. And that's the most powerful, powerful thing, is truly believing that something can change.
Definitely. And your story, oh man, I love it so much. You know, it sounds like it even helps with mental health. You know, there's the physical, and then it definitely helps that mental aspect. And for anyone listening that, you know, keeps asking, what is this Healy that they're talking about? Could you tell them like how it works?
Yeah, of course. Oh my goodness. The Healy is a quantum frequency healing device, and it balances and strengthens your bioenergetic field. Actually, it's about this big. I can grab it really quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. So this is it. This is the beautiful Healy. I know it's so little. You think it's like this huge thing. But it has a quantum sensor in it. And the quantum sensor reads your information field and your ECG, and it determines what frequencies you need and then delivers those customized frequencies to you. It has 144,000 frequencies and over 120 programs. It also has analysis capability. So it analyzes your information field and determines what programs you need. And then you can dive deeper into that and discover the exact programs. It's so cool. And there's an aura analysis functionality where it tells you the percentage of your chakras, and then it gives you the emotional situations in your life that are blocking your chakras. And it doesn't just do that, like it goes one step further. It tells you how simple or hard this one specific emotional situation will be to work through. Like, I start every morning with an aura analysis, I honestly do.
Yeah, I mean, imagine, you know, someone that does yoga daily, you know, claiming I need to block, or I need to unblock any energies and align my chakras. I mean, how awesome would it be to have this device that gives you real-time data specific and unique to you?
Oh yeah.
Where you're like, okay, yeah, what is exactly going on with my chakras, and how should I react or respond to anything, you know, that way? Because I know from personal experience, you know, every day doing things like yoga and journaling and whatever to raise your vibrations, I mean, to have that data in your hands and looking at it just makes a significant, like, quantum leap in just
it does.
your health in general.
It does. And I mean, as I have two amazing little girls, 3 and 5, and I love them to death, obviously, but there are moments where like the stress of the day will take over, and like virtual learning and everything. And I'll be like, okay, I need to just like balance. I need a little assistance right now. And I'll run my Healy, and I'll run the mental balance programs. I'll run the Gold Cycle. I'll run release, and releases, it goes through your body systemically, and it releases uncomfortable sensations, including emotional and physical. So the Healy is science meets spirituality meets health meets technology. It's like everything all encompassed in one. I told you before, I think, that I could do a testimonial every single day. Like, I have my big testimonials, but I could literally do a testimonial every single day of a different thing that it's helped me with.
I mean, from the sounds of it, I think you should.
I should. You're right. That'll be my next thing.
It's amazing. Nicole, I know I've said it probably so many times, but your story truly just touched my heart and my soul. And I just want to thank you so much for being here in my first collaboration ever of doing a podcast. And what a beautiful soul. I'm so grateful that you're here. And I know you are doing this work. How could someone get a hold of you if they're interested or have any questions on Healy?
Sure. So I think you're going to be posting my Instagram.
Yes, I'll put the Instagram handles in all of the posts. But for anyone that's like listening on Spotify, what is your Instagram handle or anything like that?
Oh, sure. So it's Instagram.com and then Sparkle with Nicole. So SPARKLEWNICOLE. And I'll explain that a little bit. So sparkle to me isn't like sparkle, glitzy, glamorous. It's spread positivity, abundance, respect, kindness, love everywhere. And that's really the essence of who I am. Through my spiritual journey, I realized that my soul is love. So that's really what I'm focused